Hello my dear students, once again welcome to your history online class. So in today's class we'll be dealing with your second chapter from your Indian history, that is known as Establishment and Development of Indian Democracy from the year 1947 till 1966. So if you have seen the previous video of your first chapter towards independence and partition, in the last part of your video you have seen that how India as well as Pakistan, for the Muslim as well as for the Hindu community, finally they achieved independence on 14th of August for Pakistan and 15th August 1947 for India. So after both the nation they got completely independent from the hands of Britishers. So after that there were lots of problems which both the nations people had to face. So in today's class we'll be discussing with those kinds of problems that the people of both the nations they faced after they got complete independence from the Britishers. So first we talk regarding the refugee problem, that means the people, because if you saw the previous video you must have seen that when India as well as Pakistan was completely given independent, so on that basis also three types of groups were made: group A, group B as well as group C. So lots of areas that went on the side of Pakistan, lots of states that went on the sides of India and so on. On that basis also the people who were residing in the Hindu states, so they had, if they were given a Pakistani like a citizen, or they had to go to new nations in 1947 onwards, so they had to migrate, they had to move from one place to that place to their own homeland. So on that basis also refugee problem was one of the main problem after 1947. So here we see that how the communal problem that broke out between Hindus as well as Muslim. Followed by we see mainly the two biggest states during those time was Punjab as well as Bengal. So Punjab was also divided into two halves known as West Punjab as well as East Punjab, where East Punjab was given on the India countryside and West Punjab on the Pakistan side. So similarly even for the West Bengal divided in two halves, East Bengal for the Pakistan side and West Bengal for the India side. So it was been divided on those kind of basis, and the people had to migrate from that particular place where they were residing, and after independence they just had to move to their new nation after it was formed. Next, talking about the report of 1947 and 1948. So according to the report of 1947 and 48, it mainly highlights that how the people they had to migrate from one place to another through different means, either by foot, by rail, by air transport, or even by talking about the motor transport. So it has been estimated according to the report that 1 million people they just went by walking, by foot, 1 million by rail, that is train, motor transport with 364,000 people they had to migrate, and finally talking about 28,000 through air transport. So on that basis also people were having lots of problems to move from one place to another, but later on it was been made a particular camp known as rehabilitation camp. It was actually made for the people those who were migrating from one place to another, so that they could get a lot of help, and especially it was been provided for three reasons, that was to provide land, followed by shelter, and the people giving them jobs. So on that basis a rehabilitation camp was also introduced after independence for both the nations. Next we talk about the Mahatma Gandhi. So we all know what is actually the role of Mahatma Gandhi that he played after he studied law, or he went to South Africa after having a case when he came to India with the Champaran Satyagraha, followed by Kheda and different textile mill etc., non-cooperation, civil disobedience movement, do or die with the Quit India movement. So he has got a very leading figure on our nations as a freedom fighter for his contribution as well as for his efforts as a Indian citizen. So based on that also many of the majority people they just showed their like a problem to Mahatma Gandhi regarding that whatever were their ancestor home that should be given to them. But when Mahatma Gandhi also wanted to appeal regarding the problem that he got from the people's hand, later on in the next year, in the 1948 on 30th of January, he was being assassinated by Nathuram Godse in a public crowd, and later on that came to the end of Mahatma Gandhi, and he could not go further with whatever the people's problem that was being raised with their voice. Next, talking about the transfer of assets. So after refugee problem, we move on to the next topic known as transfer of assets. That means whatever the problem that both the nations were facing after independence, so how the transfer would also be given, talking about the land, talking about the water, or taking over the property that both the nations should also get. So based on that, we talk about the India responsibility regarding the foreign debts. So whatever the money that was being taken in the form of loan, how India was being responsible, because if we compare both the nation India as Pakistan, India have got the more wider province than the Pakistan, and based on that they got lots of responsibilities to just clear those kinds of debt. Next, talking about the division of asset. Whatever the division will be done on land, property, building, or any other topic, it was to be meant in the ratio of 4:1. India was to be given 4 because of huge area, and Pakistan with just 1 ratio. Next, talking about the Displaced Persons Act. So according to this act, what it mainly says that on 29th of August 1947, even there were lots of negotiation between Hindus as well as Muslim based on whatever the problem they were been facing, and then talking about the compensation of those kinds of people who were migrating from one place to another, giving them at least a kind of money so that they could also sustain their life. And finally, the last topic of today's class, that is known as the water dispute, river water dispute problem. So where both the nation people, they face a lot of problem, and on that basis we talk about our famous river. You have learned in class 9 also the first chapter known as Harappan civilization. So based on that we see the river Indus, and even Harappan civilization also known as the Indus Valley civilization. So based on that Indus river and its tributaries like Ravi, Satluj, Beas, Chenab, Jhelum, and so on, because it was actually meant for the agriculture process, because both the nation after they got independent, they wanted their nations to be one of the great nation, but even dealing with the economic system, and for agriculture they wanted lots of river from this river Indus followed by the tributaries. Next, talking about the Eugene Black. So Eugene Black, he was the president of World Bank, and he also sorted out lots of problem of both the nation regarding river, and finally he also made a division of in the two form with 80:20 ratio of the water that both the nation were having a problem, that which sides of tributaries would go to the India side and which side of tributaries would go to the Pakistan side. Next, talking about when Eugene Black made a particular like a system regarding the water problem, it was meant for a period of 10 years. And after that, talking about the Permanent Indus Commission. Later on, even a Permanent Indus Commission was also made for the people of both the nations to see the problems and to sort out with all kinds of problem or the disputes in a very easy manner. Hope you have understood of today's topic with whatever the subtopics I gave you, like information or with your summary wise. Till then, take care, stay safe. Thank you.